Hi, Tijani. Hello, Tijani.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It's starting in the next 40 minutes, okay?
Uh, the network is not friendly at all. Hello.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. It'll cancel like in 2 months' time. Yeah, you want to like, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah. You ready to go now? I am. Yeah. That's fine. You're the boss now. No. He's always the boss. He's the boss for that, yeah. No. You can't say that, man. All right. Yeah. Safe trip, yeah. All right. Yeah. You ready to go now? Papa, ready? Next week, yeah, using people. Tomorrow we get to know. Using people. From unit 2 or unit 1? It isn't people from where? Unit 2 or unit 1?
He's going to reduce the headcount from Unit 2 because in the daytime they compared from last 3 weeks. They compared the whatever orders they are finishing in the daytime and the one which we are finishing in the night time. So the night is more productive compared to the day.
Oh,
So in day we have more people compared to the night.
yeah.
So it's not about the people headcounts, it's about the people who don't
Work.
want to work. And
Exactly.
they're coming and they're not working. So that's why he decided to reduce the headcount from the day shift.
You
So
mean
whosoever is not
Phil?
working, yeah. Whosoever is not working, if I see someone who's not working or roaming here and there, straight away he's not looking for next week. So tomorrow you're gonna sort out that.
Oh.
Because it's not productive, because everyone who's coming in the day,
That
it's
one,
like
but
20, 25 people coming,
yeah, man.
and which is not needed. And in the night, how many we are? Only somewhere 12, 12, 14
Okay.
people.
And that's going to
And
work
we are
for.
working more than them.
That's going to count against the day shift people, yeah? Not even the night shift.
No. For night, he's
Okay.
holding. He wanted to this night shift.
People like us now, we came to help you out. You know, in
Yeah.
unit 1 people. We work in unit 1 of the
क्या कह रहे हैं?
Just Junior just ask me, Carlos, because I
Yeah,
think
because
Junior
we
is
need
driver.
driver. Yeah.
We the drivers, we don't have any problem
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we don't speak.
Yes.
But we pick at times, that's also.
Yes. Yeah.
But obviously, we have to work with the
It's about
truck
these, the new people that are
people.
coming, and the all basically it's all about convenience.
Yeah,
They don't want to work.
yeah.
They want to talk. They will say, okay, this, but they're not doing work.
Exactly, I know because I had.
It's simple. Do you do work? You do your work. You do your work. Simple. So,
Anyhow,
it's good, man.
maybe the
It's good,
maybe. Hey, excuse me. This guy, this guy. Hear me out.
बातें कर रहेगा फिर तुम्हारा
This
काम
guy,
कैसे रह जाएंगे तुम्हारा ही काम करने का
I'm telling you,
तुम्हारे पास सारा काम है लेकिन वो नहीं कर रहे
I'm telling you, this guy must go.
yeah. Was good.
No, 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 he must go. Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
I have to stop. I see this truck. You are not being careful. We're going to put the truck in its pocket.
Which pocket?
His pocket.
Which pocket?
His pocket. Fucking pocket. He knows how to do it, man.
No, there are different pockets. Which pocket?
What do you mean?
Oh, Mohit, इधर आना Mohit. There are different pockets, man. One, two, उधर मुड़ो.
I don't know.
3, 4, 5.
We choose the one. We choose the one he likes to put in.
One of the beneficiaries from that platform. I was first introduced on that platform by a friend of mine who was in the transition into the field of data analytics. and Amdai platform has been a game changer for me in several ways. The platform is being designed in a way that regardless of your understanding about data science, data analytics, you can go to the Amdai platform and pick project from basic level to the advanced level. That project across several industries, which will enable anyone to learn and grow on the field of data science or data.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the session today. We'll start in the next minutes, so we'll wait for others to join, okay?
To take more responsibility in my current field and also give me that confidence needed to pursue another new career in another field. And I'm using this opportunity to encourage anyone who is looking to start their journey in the field of data science or data analytics, or anyone who wants to advance their career on those fields, that their best platform is America. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Alan. I'm one of the beneficiaries from the platform. Out.
And I'm a data analyst. I found Amdari after with data science Nigeria, the link shared in the interns group by the project manager. I checked the website and found interesting real world project from the healthcare industry. I mean, the projects are just so fascinating that I stayed up all night. So my dedication and the quality of my work was made noticed by Amdari team, which they landed current internship. Hospitals Connect, a company that connects people with healthcare facilities. Similarly, I'm grateful to Ambari because this was have been possible with the help of my portfolio experience. So thank you very much, Ambari. Maybe a comment to anyone looking at analytics, data engineering, and data science. And you can also get access to internship placement like each. And I'm a data analyst. I'm Dari after my data science engineer. The link was shared in the interns group by the manager. I remote project from manufacturing industries to healthcare industry, and the projects are just fascinating all my. So my dedication and the quality of my work got me noticed by Amdai. Hospitals Connect, a company that with healthcare facilities seamlessly. I am so grateful to Amdari because this was have been possible with the help of which helped me in building my portfolio and experience. So thank you very much, Amdari, and I highly recommend Amdari to anyone looking in engineering and data science, and you also get access to internship placement like I did. I'm Cybersecurity Analyst. I'm Dari was shared in the project manager. I checked the website and found remote project from the healthcare industry, and they touched all night. Complete some of them. So my dedication and the cost minutes with us connects people healthcare facilities seamlessly. I'm so I'm Barry because this was have been possible without the help of America. It's helped me portfolio. So thank you very much, Barry. I highly recommend to anyone in experience in data analytics, data engineering, and data science. And you can also access to I'm a data analyst. I found Barry after the link was shared in the group by the project manager. So I checked the website projects from manufacturing industry to healthcare industry. I mean, the projects are just so fascinating that I stayed up all night to complete some of them. So my dedication and the quality of my work got me noticed by Amdari team, which then landed me my current internship with Hospitals Connect, a company that connects people with healthcare facilities seamlessly. I am so grateful to Amdari because this would have been possible without the help of Amdari platform, which helped me in building my portfolio and experience. So thank you very much, Amdari, and I highly recommend Amdari to anyone looking to gain real life experience in data analytics, data engineering, and data science. And you can also get access to internship placement like I did. My name is Fidel Septraim, and I'm a data analyst. I found Amdari after my internship with Data Science Nigeria. The link was shared in the
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the session today. My name is Ozichi, and I'll be your host. So before we get started, while we wait for others to join, I would like us to introduce ourselves. Where are you joining us from, and what tech career are you currently pursuing? So you can use the chat. Just tell me your name, or if you don't mind, your name, where you're joining us from, and what tech career you're currently pursuing. I like my session to be very interactive because today you are going to be gaining a lot of information on how to, get yourself off the struggle of applying for jobs in UK. Everything you need to know, where you are having backlogs and where you're having, hitting roadblocks, what you have to do to get yourself off it, and the trends of what is happening in the tech field and how you can navigate it to land your first job. Okay, so introduce yourself. Where are you joining us from, and what tech career are you currently pursuing? You can use the chat.
Your chat is not available.
Oh, please check. It's at the bottom right. You will see at the bottom right, if you're using your laptop or your PC, at the bottom right, you will see a chat with everyone. Just go there, type it. Let me see. Hi, everyone. I'm going to send a message. Hi, everyone. All right. That is where the chat is. So you can click on it and send your message, your name, where you're joining us from, and what tech career you are pursuing. Can you see it now? If you can see the chat, give me a thumbs up. Okay, you can see the chat. So exactly. So please, your name, where you're joining us from, and what tech career you are currently pursuing. And this tech career experience is going to be recorded. So I would like us to also fill this form if you want to receive the recording at the end of the session. Okay, it's very important because some of the information you're going to be getting, if you're going to leave the session before the end of the session, or your battery or network wouldn't let you get to the end of the session, it's important to fill the form so you can get the recording of this session. Okay. Hi, Charlotte. Welcome. Business Analysis. Welcome. Welcome, Charlotte. Guys, introduce yourselves. I'd like to know us. Bell. Okay. You're from Lagos, Sam. Data Analyst, evolving to data engineering. Okay. Welcome, Bell. All right. Welcome, Charlotte Newman. Tolulokpe, I'm here to ask what time the March cohort would commence on the 8th. The 8th is your onboarding. It's not going to be starting that 8th, but it's going to be your onboarding. So they will onboard you. I have not received any follow-up since our last meeting. You definitely receive, check your mails. You're going to receive a follow-up. So I'm also going to follow up with them in case there is a mix-up. Check your mail. You receive everything you need for your onboarding through your mail, the links and all, okay? You're supposed to be in a group chat after your payments. Please check your mail as well. You're supposed to have a link to WhatsApp group chat where you get more information. All right. Okay, please, can I get a follow-up? Definitely, I'll follow up with you. I'll follow up with you. I'll follow up with you, okay? All right. Okay. Hi, Tijani. Welcome to the session. Join us from UK. Cybersecurity. Interesting. All right. Okay, guys. With no further ado, I've met us. My name is Ozichi, and I'm joining from Nigeria. That's where I'm hosting you. So today we are going to be gaining a lot of information. So it's very, very important for you to pay critical attention to every information we'll be getting today. Okay. Now, you're struggling to get a job in the UK, and I know that is the reason why you came here to find out what you have to do, to understand where you are, the mistakes you are doing, and how you can navigate yourself to land the first job. Okay. Now, before we go further, I would like to give us a hint about Amdari. Amdari is an innovative platform, okay, that bridges the gap between your theoretical learning and real-world experience. So we provide you an end-to-end practical and hands-on projects in data analytics, data science, data engineering, business analysis, and for those in cybersecurity, SOC analytics and threat intelligence, ethical hacking and penetration testing, governance, risk, and compliance. So these are the career we currently offer internship for, okay? Now, this is Efe Ipro, the co-founder of Amdari. He's also a co-founder of Tenalytics. In case of any of us that have heard of Tenalytics before, that Tenalytics have helped over 2,500, transitioners and fresh tech professionals, okay, to get into tech and land their first job. So he is the co-founder of Tenalytics and Amdari, and he has a very wide wealth of experience in the data field, okay? He has worked in several industries across different countries, in UK, in US, and now currently working in Canada as well. He has worked and have gained experience in financial service industries, logistics, supply chain, health tech. I mean, he's in data industry. So when you're in data industry, you kind of work in a lot of, data career, you kind of work in a lot of data industries. So he has gained a lot of experience and has trained over 8,500 participants, okay, to land their first tech job. Now, my name is Ozichi, a growth and marketing professional. So I'm not really into the data field, but then I use data to make informed decisions, okay, and increasing revenue growth. Also, I've had experience in Coca-Cola for over 6 years. I've worked as a data entry specialist and now working in Amdari as the growth associate. All right, that will be enough of me. So today, we are going to be discussing why you are finding it difficult to land a tech job in the UK specifically, okay? The UK job market advantage. I'm sure you don't know that you have an advantage, and what tech recruiters are looking out for when hiring candidates, okay? And then we are going to be talking about Amdari work experience, and we have a special offer for you at the end of this session. So you will need to stay to the end of the session to know what the special offer is. Now, this session is tailored to 3 professionals. The first professional are tech professionals that have gone to boot camps, okay, and have gotten basic knowledge of what they are going into, have earned their certificates either in Coursera or their boot camp or any edtech company, but they are still struggling to land a job in tech. Now, the second persons are career switchers. They are either in other fields, customer service, or whatever field you're coming into, and you want to go into tech and you've gone through boot camps, you've gained the certifications, but you're also struggling to land a job because you don't have real world experience, okay? The third persons are people that recently relocated for their master's degree in UK, all right? You're probably a data engineer or data scientist or data analyst in the country that you immigrated from. But because the country you are in, you need to gain experience from an industry that is situated in UK, all right? So with your master's degree, you've tried to apply for jobs, but they still require you to gain experience or to bring reference letter from a UK company, okay, or a company in UK. So these are the persons this session is tailored for. Now, going forward, the first thing we want to ask ourselves is this: applying for jobs in UK and then you're not landing the role or you're not getting interviews. The question is your career choice hot in the job market? It is very important. Is your career choice hot in the job market? You could be applying for jobs that are actually going down or going less. Like my colleague one day was looking out for some jobs online, and she found that product management is becoming less needed in the job market. Okay, ask yourself, is your career choice, hold on, let me send, is your career choice hot in the job market? Because it's very important to determine if you're going to land the job or not. If your career choice is hot in the market, what it basically means is that you have more leverage. Okay, you apply for jobs, you have more leverage of getting more interviews. If every other thing that you're supposed to do has been done right, you're going to get more leverage of getting interviews and then a higher chance of landing the job that you want. Okay, but if your career choice is not hot in the job market, basically less companies are looking for people in that part. They are looking for other professionals and not in that career path you've chosen. What it means that you are going to find it very difficult, more difficult to land the job than people that are in the career paths that are hot. Now, speaking of career paths that are hot, let's look into the World Economic Forum and what they have to tell us of the career paths that are going to be in demand in the next decade. Okay, a lot of persons don't understand how these things works. Trust me, when it comes to career, a lot of persons will always argue that it's important you go for a career you have passion for. But now I will ask us a question. Okay, I'll ask us a question and I would like us to give me an answer. So you have passion for a particular career and you got a job in that career and it doesn't pay your bills. You have so much bills, doesn't pay you so well. You barely have enough to save for yourself. Talk more of, spend well on yourself or eat good food or take care of your health. And then you have another career that you don't really have passion for or you don't really know about, but you heard that they pay well. Okay, you have more work-to-life balance. You can work from home and all that. Tell me, would you still go for the career you have passion for, or you switch to a career that pays you better? I would like us to answer with the chat. Would you choose the career you have passion for if it does not pay your bills, or you will go for the career that is in demand and pays more bills? Charlotte, you said no. No to what? No to going for the passion or going for the one that pays your bills. Exactly. You want to go for the one that will pay your bills. Exactly. Okay. Guys, I want more response. Tell me, which would you go for? The career you have passion for. You have passion for customer service, but then you realize that it's going to take you 4 years or 5 years to actually start earning the job, the kind of salary you want, and you have bills to pay. Okay, you probably have family and you want to save and invest money for other things in the future. Will you still stick to your passion, the career path that is your passion, or you will go for the career path that pays your bills? Exactly. Passion will not pay your bill. Trust me. You're not going to go out there to beg people for money and they'll ask you, okay, come work as a data analyst or a data engineer or a cybersecurity person. And you'll be like, oh no, I don't want a cybersecurity. I don't want data analyst. I don't want to learn it because it's not my passion. You will go hungry. Okay. You will go hungry. You won't be able to pay your bills and you'll be thrown out there in the streets if you are not able to pay your rent. So people are not looking into passion anymore. What you have to do is to look into the job that is in demand. Trust me, post-COVID-19, a lot of persons did not know they'll be losing their job. A lot of persons did not know companies will be going into automations. So as you can see, a lot of companies, you can work remotely, you can work hybrid. Why? Because they are now automated. Before COVID-19, most companies are not automated. They don't do meetings with Zoom. They don't send a lot of things via email and all that. Just come to office and do paperwork, right? But after COVID-19, things changed. They understood that this kind of thing could happen again. So in-demand jobs that are in demand became different. So if you're a clerk, if you are this or that, some jobs that are not really automated jobs. Now, these softwares have taken these jobs. So it's either you learn to use the software or they kick you out of the job. So it's not about passion. It's about following the trend. It's about understanding what is in demand and running towards it so that you will remain relevant in the corporate field. Okay. Now, what is the what Economic Forum telling us about the future of career? Now, looking at this data now, you could see that data careers are going to be highly in demand. When I mean highly in demand, you must have heard them saying that data is the new gold or data is the new crude oil. Companies are fighting for data. TikTok is fighting, Facebook is fighting, Reddit is fighting, everybody's fighting to have your data. Okay, they want to know what you're doing day to day, all the time. They want to know when you breathe. They want to know when you yawn, because they need this data to make business decisions. So in this nearer future, data jobs are going to be in high demand. Another job that will be in high demand is cybersecurity and business analysis. So the more companies are automating, the more most of the things we are going into digital, AI, robotics, the more you will have cyber attacks. Okay. While we have ethical hackers, we have people that are unethical hackers. They just want to break into people's, websites, break into our apps, destroy it, take some data from them, or, make them lose their customer, take their money and all that. So there will be a lot of jobs for cybersecurity persons as well. Now, business analysts. There'll be job for business analysts, because the more there are tech startups, the more businesses are booming, the more you need a business analyst, because business analysts are like, let's say, an architect. Okay, they understand what the customer needs, or the business owner needs, or the company owner needs. They know what they need. They know how they're going to make profit. So they are the ones that does this analysis and ensure that the business owner gets everything and every business, and make sure that the business is profitable for the owner as well. So as you can see, these are the careers that are going to be booming in the next decade. The careers that are going to be less in demand are relationship managers, special education teachers, construction laborers, shop salespersons, power production plant operators, because obviously most of these jobs you're seeing, companies are going to start using automation, robotics, AI. Okay, and the more companies embrace this this technology, the more these jobs go out of demand. But the more companies are looking for data, because AI also work with data. Okay, the recording will be sent to you after the session. Okay, so you would want to fill in the attendance form, so you can get the recording. Okay, fill in the attendance form. So the more companies are looking for data, because even AI does not work alone. You believe that? If you know that AI does not work on its own, give me a thumbs up. AI also use data. Okay, do you know that AI does not? Exactly. AI also use data. Use your own data. Everything you put online, every complaint you put on Reddit, every information people put online, that is what AI use as well, to give you the information, to construct whatever question or answer that you need when you ask AI questions. Okay, so data is the new oil. So anything data will be the next in demand career. So if you are in this part, you are in the right part. If you're not in this part, I'm sure you are thinking what I'm thinking. You start taking data courses if you've not already done that. Okay, now, like I said, if you've not already taken data courses, you are not in. Yes, project management is going to be in demand as well, because project management and business analysis, they go hand in hand. While all these companies, tech startups are coming up and needing data and all that, building new technologies, building new digital products, they also need project managers. Okay, project managers to work to help manage the process of these products. Okay, so project managers, business analysis, they work hand in hand. So if you're a project manager, it's going to be very important for you as well to get business analysis skills and experience. Okay, because what it does is that most companies right now are not employing just project managers. They need project managers that have business analysis skill as well. Because trust me, they want to save money. So if you're a project manager in their company and you have business analysis skill, it helps them save money. So you'll be irresistible when you apply for jobs. Now, if you've not already in the field, okay, you need to acquire the knowledge. If you've not acquired the knowledge yet, that is your next step. Now that you know the in-demand career path, okay? Now, do you know that if you're actually in UK, you have an advantage? I'm sure a lot of persons don't know this. Many years ago, Israel used to be, if you are current, you will know that Israel used to be the hub for tech startups. If you want a job when it comes to tech startups, Israel is the hub. But trust me, recently, as of the data that was collected in 2024, US is topping first, and United Kingdom is just below US. Israel is now the third. What does that say? What message does that send to you? Is typically telling you that there are a lot of companies, a lot of tech startups opening in Canada. They're opening businesses in Canada. They are relocating to Canada. That is, sorry, what I mean, UK, okay? They are relocating to UK because Canada is the fourth, UK is second, US is first. Israel is now third. So that means a lot of jobs in UK. So there's no excuse to why you shouldn't get a job, except you're not doing what you're supposed to do right, except you're not following the roadmap to get and land the job you want. Okay, UK is hot cake when it comes to tech startup. You can go to the website. I don't want to be like, I'm just telling you gibberish. The website is startupblinks.com. UK is the second largest hub for tech startups in the world. Okay, so if you are in UK, because this our session is specifically for people in UK, okay, you are in UK, you are finding difficult to land a job. Trust me, I'm here to tell you that you don't have any reason not to land the job, except you're not doing some things right. And we are going to tell you the things that you're not doing right that is making you not to get even interviews or land the job in UK. Okay, now you've gotten the knowledge, but then you are still struggling to land a job. You've gone through boot camps, you have acquired a lot of certifications, especially my people in cybersecurity. There are a lot of certifications in cybersecurity, even project management. You've gotten your PMP, you've gotten your CompTIA 1 and other certificates that you needed in cybersecurity, but you're not getting a job. Okay, the reason is because certifications only validate your knowledge. Okay, it does not reflect to practical application, because what you don't understand is when it comes to tech, I always tell people, when you hear about tech, see tech as electrical technician, mechanical technician, or mechanics, okay? Hair barbers, hairdressers, tailors, and fashion designers. The difference between you and these people, as someone in the tech field, is that they are using physical tools to bring their projects to life, okay? But you are going to be using soft skill. Now, imagine someone who is into electrical field, okay, or electrical technician. He has learned electrical technician or electrical how to solve electrical problems from YouTube or went to boot camps, but he doesn't know how to use. He doesn't know that he needs glove when he's dealing with wire. He doesn't know how to protect himself. He doesn't know which wire is neutral and which wire has light. That is exactly how it feels like when you apply for a job with just certifications without practical application. Now, certificates only does not assess your communication. It does not assess teamwork. It does not assess that you can adapt to the environment of your new company. It does not assess that you can adapt to that new environment. Okay, you lack actual work experience. All you have is just the theory of either data analysis, data engineering. You know the theory. Okay, the tools you use is Python. The tools you use. You need R to solve some data problems. As a cybersecurity person, you need Wireshark. But have you used the Wireshark to solve real world problem? You probably use it to do some capstone project, but have you used it to solve real industry problem? That is the reason why you are still struggling to land a job yet. Even though you are in the career path, even though you've taken these courses and you've taken different professional certifications, you still don't have work experience. You lack actual work experience, okay? Because what work experience does is it shows that you have practical experience, and you also have soft skills that are needed for the job. Now, let us put ourselves in the shoe of these recruiters. Sometimes we see recruiters as the devil, or we see companies that, require that you have at least 2 years experience or at least 6 months experience as entry level for an entry level role. We see them as devils, or we see them, they don't want to give us the job and all that. Now, let's put ourselves in the shoes of these employers. Now, You have an electrical fault in your house. I would like us to answer this question, okay? You have an electrical fault in your house. You have two persons that you want to hire to fix this electrical fault in your house, okay? You have Jeff, the electrical technician. In the neighborhood, everybody knows he has worked in some people's houses. At least 6 months, he has fixed. There's evidence. He has evidence. He has proof that he has fixed some electrical faults in people's houses, okay? Now, you have Fred, a recent electrical engineering graduate. He just came out of the school, done with his, final year project and all that. Who would you hire to fix this electrical fault in your house? I would like us to answer using the chat box. Who would you hire to fix this electrical fault in your house? You hire Jeff, Charlotte. Exactly. Tijani, you hire Jeff. Jeff Bezos, Andrew. All right, but that's a fact. And the reason why you wouldn't hire Fred is because Fred probably cannot tell between neutral. He has never done anything that has to do with wiring of the house. If you hire him, okay, without seeing the project that he has done, evidently, what is going to happen? Fred just knows how to dance. Okay, what's going to happen is that there could be electrocution, because if he doesn't know where neutral, and I'm not an electrician, okay? If he doesn't know where neutral and other wires should go to, and you go there to plug your things, or you want to use the sockets for your washing machine or for your dishwasher, what's going to happen is electrocution, okay? Or if there's a wrong connection, it can lead to fire outbreak. We all know that. Now, that is exactly how employers or tech recruiters feel when you come to them with just certifications, with no relevant work experience, with no real work experience, just your capstone project, just like Jeff that I've done some projects in his final year, okay? That is how you look like when you go to apply for jobs with no relevant work experience. Because how are they sure if they give you these projects or if they hire you, you will not mess up their data? How are they sure if they hire you as a cybersecurity person, when their website is being attacked, that you actually protect or know what to do? Trust me, when it comes to cybersecurity, it's very tense, okay? Your company calls you, you're working from home, or our website has been attacked. Now, you don't even have strong technical skill. You've never worked on real projects. The only projects you've worked on are those capstone projects. First of all, if you don't know how to work under pressure, your brain will twitch, okay? You will freeze, you will start, looking around the keypads, you don't know what to do, and then you start going to YouTube, obviously at home, and nobody is there to help you or micromanage you. You start going to YouTube, how do I solve this? How do I solve that? Before you would have found your foot or understood what to do, okay? This company must have lost a lot of data, must have lost money and lost customers. If this happened once, happened twice, just twice, they will lose customers and their company will fold, okay? And also the same with data. If you give wrong data as a data analyst to your company, remember they use this data to make business decisions. Now you're giving them wrong data. They're going to make wrong decisions that will ruin the business. Now you see why they cannot hire you without experience. Even though you've gone through boot camps, you've gotten your certifications, this is the exact reason they wouldn't want to hire you without experience. Now, Generation Tech, where hiring revolution reports, okay? This is a report by Generation Tech. Let us see what tech recruiters are talking about. You are asked for the reason they are requiring for at least 6 months experience for entry-level tech role. This is entry-level tech role, and this is what they have to say. 57% of the time, they are looking for a candidate that have strong technical skill. The second on the chart is you should be able to deliver high quality of job. And the third one is they're expecting that you're able to work more independently. Now, let's face it, if you've never used these tools to work, you don't know how to use Python, R, and the projects that you're working for in this company needs these tools, you're not going to deliver high quality work. That is obviously what it means. And you will not be able to work independently because you need someone to tell you what to do because you've not worked on these projects, okay? And that means you don't have strong technical skills. So that's the reason they wouldn't want to hire you. That's the reason why they're expecting you to have at least 6 months experience, okay, with using these tools to work on real life projects, okay? Now, you want to gamble it Or there are still companies that are hiring without experience. I've seen some companies on on LinkedIn, or I've seen some companies on Glassdoor. Now, I'm going to burst your bubble. This same research is telling you that 80% of companies require you to have at least 3 months experience. Now, the remaining 6%, left that don't expect you to have experience for entry-level role. Do you know what happens to this 6%? While you're applying for these jobs, okay, first of all, you already lost numbers, because applying for jobs is a game of number, okay? Now, you've already lost 80% because you don't have relevant work experience. Now you're applying for this remaining 6% that don't require certificate, that don't require you to have experience. What it means that if you are supposed to be applying for at least 10 jobs every day, or 15 jobs every day, or 5 jobs every day, you probably apply to only one once in 2 days, because that's how you can find these jobs. Okay, that's exactly what it means. Out of 100 jobs, only 1 or 2 jobs, or 2 companies are expecting that you should not have experience. Meaning, out of 100 jobs that you see online, you only see 1 that does not expect you to have experience. So you apply for only 1 job. You're going to find it more difficult to land that job, because it is a game of number. The more companies you apply for, the more your chance of getting this job. Okay? Now, aside the fact that you're applying for this 6% left, remember, I want you to have this at the back of your mind. There are people that are in this field that have had experience, over 2 years experience in this field. Maybe they were laid off, maybe something happened, maybe they were sick and they were laid off, and they need job ASAP, okay? They will still apply to that 6%. Now, I'll ask us a question, okay? If you're a tech recruiter, okay, or you're a company that rolled out for that has an opening, okay, and you don't expect people to have experience, but in the application, people are still sending in their CV with 2 years experience, while there are people that are sending in their CV with no experience or no previous experience at all. Who would you hire? Let's be honest. I want us to answer this question. Would you hire people that don't have experience? Would you hire candidates that don't have experience at all? You hire people that have 2 years experience, obviously, because you don't want to waste your money, okay? Those with experience. Obviously, you see, that's just a fact. Yes, they told you they don't need people, that you don't have to have experience. But you're not the only one applying. There are a lot of persons applying for this job as well, and they have experience, and you're applying without experience. They will pick the people that have experience, okay? Because no company wants to spend their money on people that will not deliver on the job. They employ you first month, they'll just assume you're trying to settle in. Second month, they expect you to hit the ground running. So if you don't have experience, it means that it's going to take you like 6 months or 7 months to start getting acquainted with these tools and start delivering on the job. And it means they're going to be paying you 7 months of free salary. And trust me, companies don't like it. It's capitalism. Let's tell ourselves the truth. They don't like that. Okay? They want somebody that will start working for what they are being paid for. All right? So if you're not in the field already, you don't have experience, you're already shooting yourself minus 20. To get the job will be very, very difficult. They want the value while they are investing in you and paying you salary, okay? They expect you to start putting in value. Give them the value of what they're paying you for. They're not expecting you to stay 6 months, having 6 months free salary, and they're not delivering on the job. They would not employ you. Now, they ask them the reason why most people are being told that they are inexperienced. Look at it again. So they said these people lack required years of experience. What are the required years of experience? 3 months, at least have 3 months to 2 years or 3 years, depending on the company, but at least 3 months experience working in a real working environment. Working in a real project that speaks to these companies. That is what they are expecting you to have. They want you, and they say that you lack required technical skill. How would you get strong technical skill if you're not working on real projects? Trust me, a lot of us can relate on the fact that you went to school. They will assume you went to school as a mechanical engineer, and then when you graduate and maybe you've gotten a job in a company as a mechanical engineer, and you realize that what they taught you in school and what you're actually doing, it is not the same. Who has experienced that? What they taught you in school and what you're actually doing in the field, in the real work, it is not actually the same. You need to actually, you need to get used to it. You need to Exactly. You need to understand what they are doing. While you are an engineer, you graduate first class, but now you are in the field. It looks a bit different. Okay, that is the only way you get strong technical skills is by working in that environment, and that's the reason why if you are doing your masters, you're doing your BSc, companies send you for internship because they know that learning by theory will not make you good in that career. You need the real projects. You need the real work experience for you to really understand what they're teaching you in class. So if you've gone to boot camps, you've learned online, Coursera, YouTube, and you've never had real work experience, you lack strong technical skills. That is the truth. Okay. And then they said you lack the required soft skill. How would you get soft skill? Soft skill, you can only get soft skill when you work on real company, when you work on real projects. Okay. What is real projects? Where you have cross-functional team members. You cannot get soft skill by working on capstone projects because this is just projects you sit and work on your own. You don't have real, don't worry, when we go further, you understand what it means to gain soft skill. Communication, understanding how to work among team members is very important, and companies look out for it when they're hiring candidates. Now, one thing you need to understand is NSC's job outlook of 2022 said that interns are more valued or more valued for jobs. Okay, so you can actually work or have a lot of projects you worked on. You got it from Cargo, you got it from wherever you got it from online. Okay, and then you fill it up in your CV. The reason why they prefer interns over people that have just capstone project is because interns are already in this work system. They understand the corporate culture. They understand how to use, let me assume they did internship and it's remote internship, okay? They understand how to work remotely. They understand how to use Google Meet. They understand how to use Slack, Google Classrooms. They understand how to, send emails and communicate among team members. They understand how to work on projects, even though they are not in the same office, okay? They're in different places, different locations with their colleagues, okay? Their colleagues are in different locations. They're in different locations. They understand how to communicate to bring up a project to life, even though they're not in the same place. That is what internship gives you, that capstone projects will not give you. So they always prefer people that have interns or internship experience for entry-level roles more than people that just work on a capstone project. Because the capstone project you're working on, trust me, as you're submitting your CV, wherever you got it from, either Coursera or the bootcamp you went to or the edtech you went to, out of 100 applications, trust me, you can find at least 5 persons or 7 persons or 20 persons that have worked on that same capstone projects. So it makes it redundant because most of these capstone projects does not really speak to the problems of these companies. And that's the reason why they prefer people that have internship experience more than people that just works on capstone project, because it distinguishes you from people that just work by themselves and them that have real world experience. Okay, now, so why is it important for you to have experience as a tech professional? Okay, I'll give you, like I said before, immediate contribution. I've mentioned this. They're expecting you to start contributing to the project as small as you can. Immediately you start. But if you don't have strong technical skills in this, career you're going into, you cannot contribute immediately. You will need months before you're able to start working, start giving value to what you're being paid for. They expect you to have soft skill. What are soft skill? You're able to navigate complex challenges. There are times you work as a team, you are finding something difficult within your team. You are able to give them an idea, or they're able to give you an idea on how to navigate yourself in that, that particular project. That is what you get by working in collaborative team projects. And you can only get that when you work on real world environments, not capstone projects, okay? Cultural fit. I don't know if anyone has ever gotten to an interview session, or, there's some companies that have like 2 interview sessions, 3 interview sessions, the first one, the second one, the third one. Now, some companies actually do interview for cultural fit. They ask you some questions to understand if you actually fit their culture. Okay, there's some people that don't know how to adjust to work experience or workplace. There's people that don't know how to adjust to it. There are people that probably would not want to work, on weekends. So companies like to have these questions. They can ask the question, where isn't a time where you've worked in on weekends? Where isn't it? Exactly. They want you to align to their core values. And you can only align to their core values or understand the question they're asking in the first place if you've worked on the real world setting. Now, moving forward, so recruiters have favorite questions, and these are the questions that will determine and that will, set you apart from people that have real work experience and people that just went to DeepSeek or ChatGPT to cook up their CV and present it to tech recruiters. Now you are in a interview session, okay, and they're asking you, tell me a time when you found a way to improve a process, make something more efficient, or otherwise introduce an improvement when you weren't asked to do so. The only way you make improvements or introduce a new process in a company is when you're actually working in an actual company. You cannot introduce a new process or make any improvements when you're working on capsule projects. Okay, they want to see how you have contributed to the previous company you worked for. Now, no matter what you developed from DeepSeek or got from ChatGPT, you will be thrown off when they ask you this question. Okay, now they could also ask you, tell me about a time when something went terribly wrong with a project and how you successfully moved past it. If you've not worked on the real world projects as a cybersecurity person, how would you answer this question? Because this shows that there was a cyber attack. I will assume that you're into that. There was a cyber attack and you were trying to solve it. It was difficult for you. You're able to speak to your line manager and then you're able to speak to your other colleague and you're able to find solution to it. You can't really answer this question if you've not worked on real life projects. Trust me, no matter how confident you think you are, when they ask you this question, you will start shaking. Your voice will start shaking and your lies will be easily detected. Trust me, tech recruiters know what they are doing. You cannot maneuver your way around these questions. Okay, and now they can also ask you, tell me about the greatest impact you made at a company. So imagine you've never worked in a company before. How do you want to answer this question? You could answer, if you've worked in a company before, a real world company, you could answer, oh, there was a time I worked on a data set and I found out that most of our customers prefer vanilla ice cream. Okay, as data analyst now, okay, most of our customers prefer vanilla ice cream, and I made a recommendation for my company, and they made more vanilla ice cream, and that was the first time we ever sold 5,000 ice creams in the first quarter of the year. Obviously, that is what they wanted to hear. How your project or your career has impacted your company. Okay, but how would you know this if you have not worked on real life projects? If you don't understand the projects, the problem, and what the company is expecting from you, and how you can make recommendations for them. Okay, there's no way you will get to have this knowledge if you've not worked on real life projects. It's not possible. So when they ask you this question, you start blabbing, you start shaking, your voice will start shaking, and then you start, trying to cook up things. And then they will catch you because you're not, telling the truth, because you've cooked up things online. So that is the reason why Amdari came up with Amdari. We went on to do a deep research, okay? We looked for the in-demand career paths. Okay, and we noticed that a lot of persons answer data analyst. You will see their bio: data analysts, data engineers, data scientists, business analysts. But trust me, when you call them up for interview or give them some tasks, they cannot actually fulfill it. Okay, you're probably doing some projects on Coursera and they've done it halfway and they went to some boot camps or some extra company and they come out and say they are data analysts. You're not a data analyst or a data engineer or a project manager or a cybersecurity professional if you cannot use the tools that are meant for your career to actually solve real world problems. So we went on a deep research, found the career paths that are in demand, look out for what companies are looking out for when they are hiring these candidates. Okay, look out for the tools that are mostly requested from these companies. So, and then we had partnership with a lot of tech startups, okay? A lot of tech startups in UK, Canada, US, okay? We partnered with them for them to give us their unique business problems, okay? So when they give us these unique business problems, you as a consultant in the remote apprenticeship virtual experience or internship, okay, though we don't call our interns, we call them consultants. You work on this project with your team, okay? There are projects you work as a team, there are projects you work by yourself, okay? So you have a team lead, you also have team members, okay? You guys will bring your heads together, look at this project, and work on it. Find a solution to this problem. Now, after you have done that, you are going to present and evaluate to the key decision makers of these companies when you are done working on this project. So that means you're going to be working on slides. You're going to be doing some presentation. And it is important because these are things that companies are looking out for. You can't be a data analyst and you don't know how to present. They'll call you out tomorrow during your stand-up meeting in the company that have hired you and ask you, please walk us through this data that you're presenting to us. You cannot present it. So you are not just getting strong technical skills from Amdari, you are getting soft skills as well. Be able to present, be able to work on slide, know what is required of you, okay? Now, you also make recommendations for these companies. Now, while you're working on this project and making your presentation, we also have a portfolio builder where all your projects are being put into, and you can share it across multiple websites, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your WhatsApp. You can even put it on your CV, okay? Because there are a lot of tech recruiters that like to see portfolio. And the reason why most of them request for portfolio, even though you've submitted your CV, is because portfolio actually show the actual project you worked on. While your CV is just showing, that you have competence in so and so tool and all that, they need to see actual projects, okay? With your portfolio, you can show charts of what you've done. You can show links to the projects you've done. They can click on it. They could see the charts. They could see your pictures. They could see the actual project. They could see the tools that you're competent in. Okay? And that's exactly why most tech recruiters, when it comes to tech, they will always expect you to have a portfolio. So this portfolio in Amdari, you can access it for life. I mean, for life. After you're done with your Amdari internship experience, you can always access your portfolio with Amdari. Okay? Now, we don't throw away your previous experience if you're a career switcher. Okay, there are a lot of skills that are transferable to the new career you're going into. So, as a customer service person that I've worked in previous companies, obviously it's expected that you have those experience. Okay, you're not going to throw them away, because what it does to you is that it will look like you only have this experience all your life, and what it does is it will limit you to only applying for entry-level roles, of which you don't want, because entry-level salary, you know what it means, okay? It will limit you to apply for entry-level roles. So what we do is we revamp you, we rebrand you, okay? We bring this career that you have and these transferable skills and put it in a way that it will speak to the new industry you are going into, okay? It's the relevance will be spoken to the new industry you are going into. Now, our projects in Amdari are spanned across multiple industries. I'm going to show us something right now, okay? I'm going to show us something right now. So this is a job website, read.co.uk. A lot of persons don't know that as a data analyst, as a business analyst, companies, when you apply for a job, always specify the industry they want you to come out from. So you could have competence in Python, SQL, R, but then you always see in the job description candidates that has experience in FMCG, candidates that has experience in financial institution, candidates that have experience in manufacturing. Now, this is where it is, okay? As you can see, this is data engineering job. And inside the data engineering job, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. Exactly. If you can see my screen, give me a thumbs up, guys. I want to ensure that we are following. Now, as a data engineer, okay, you can work in a telecommunication company. You can work in strategy and consulting company. You can work in a manufacturing company. You can work in sales. Now, I will assume that, let's assume you have experience in only banking and finance. But it's a high chance that manufacturing companies wouldn't want to hire you because they're looking for people that came from a manufacturing company or understand, how to work on those data, okay? And they will specify it, people that have experience in manufacturing company. Now, what does that, why am I showing you this? Because with Amdari, you're not just working on a particular project for just one industry. Like I said, we have business partners, tech startups across different locations and across multiple industry. So in 1 month, you can work on projects, 3 projects or 2 projects, and they're not in the same industry at all. The first project could be in FMCG, the second project could be in healthcare, the third project could be in e-commerce. And you know what that does for you, right? Instead of you only applying for jobs, like you could see here, right? I'll share this again. Like you see here. So imagine that you only have worked on projects for only banking. What it means that you will only be looking for banking industry. Here, you will only be clicking in banking industry to apply for jobs as a data engineer in banking industry, because that's the only place you have experience. But now with this internship, with you working on multiple projects across different industries, if you've worked on projects in IT, what it means that you have 1,810 jobs to apply for. Okay, if you worked in projects for manufacturing, you have eight jobs to apply for. What does that mean? You have more jobs to apply for, and a higher chance, your chance of getting jobs increases. You're not limiting yourself to a particular industry. That is actually the secret behind our Rave apprenticeship experience. Okay, now you're also going to be working on multiple role experience. What does that mean? Sorry, multiple technology. So if you have experience working as with Python or R, I don't know how to use SQL. Trust me, a lot of companies, they expect you to have, strong technical skills, a lot of tech stack. I'm still going to show us this as well. Now, this is a cloud cybersecurity engineering job. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this is what they're expecting from you. I'm going to show us. See? This is how they employ candidates. They are expecting you to have work experience, and they want someone that has experience in cybersecurity, preferably in SOC, incident response, and threat analysis. Do you even wonder why experience came before certifications? They did not put the certification ahead of the experience. Because if you have experience and you don't have certifications, you will get the job. You have higher chance of getting the job done if you have certification and you don't have experience. Now, if you go down, you will see that they are expecting you to have technical skills. What are the technical skills? What are the tech stacks they expect you to have experience in? Now, as a cyber security engineer, they want you to have knowledge in firewalls, threat hunting tools, okay, Azure, M3CF, supporting Windows, 222 server, PowerShell, using Python or similar languages, scripting and automation using Python. Okay, they want you to understand networking concepts, cloud security, and Azure. How would you know how these things work if you've not worked on real life projects? So imagine applying for a job now and you don't have these skills. You only have Python. And then maybe with your experience, you only have Python. Number one, that's the only tech stack you have. Or you only know Azure as a cybersecurity person. That's the one you have strong technical skill in. And you only have experience in a banking industry. You have sell yourself short because you'll be restricted to only, jobs that are expected to only have maybe that doesn't require to have PowerShell experience or strong technical skill in PowerShell. But with Amdari work experience, okay, you are able to have, you're going to be working on multiple tech stacks, not just one, because the projects you're working on, project A, the first project may expect you to work on, maybe use Excel and Python. Project B will want you to use R and SQL. Project C wants that way you are growing your competence in multiple industry and with multiple technology. Okay, now, like I said, we help you revamp your CV. We don't do the CV by ourselves. We work with you to revamp your CV because in Amdari, we believe that when you're done with your internship, okay, and in future you want to apply for other jobs, we expect you to know how to revamp your CV. So we review your CV, we revamp it with you, okay? You understand what tech recruiters are expecting you to have in your CV, how to, work on your CV to pass the ATS test, this AI test where if you're not, you don't have the terminologies that are needed for the job we're applying for, AI automatically rejects your CV. And that's what happens to most of us, okay? You apply for a job, you don't get called. It doesn't look like they even reviewed your CV because AI automatically rejects it because we don't know what you need to put in your CV to pass the ATS test. Now, we also help you to optimize your LinkedIn. A lot of persons sleep on LinkedIn. I always say this. Your LinkedIn needs to be optimized to the career path you're into. You're switching career from maybe customer service and you're applying for a job. And when they go to your LinkedIn, what they are seeing is customer service. It's not speaking that you're a data analyst. It's not speaking that you're a data engineer. It looks like you're not serious with what you're doing. Or it looks like you are shuffling two jobs. So they will not take you serious. So you need to optimize your LinkedIn. I'll say that when you optimize your LinkedIn, trust me, job recruitment process is very difficult. That most tech recruiters, they go on LinkedIn, they just scroll and job hunt. They see persons or people you may know, or that they go to your profile, they check, they see, okay, this person actually have the skill. They look at your profile, it speaks to what they're looking for. Trust me, they prefer to send you a DM and fix an interview with you and hire you than shuffling through hundreds of CVs that has been submitted by candidates. Okay, now you also will be getting one-on-one mentorship, career coaching, and interview prep sessions. Trust me, interview prep session is very important. We don't joke with it. Okay, we also put you through mock interviews because it's not about telling you what tech recruiters are going to ask you. We put you through mock interviews, meaning we are going to be passing through interview with us. Okay, so we need to understand. You need to start growing confidence in answering interview questions, understanding the interview questions and what you're needed to answer. Okay, that is what we put you through, and you'll be getting 2 years. Sorry for saying 12 years. 2 years work reference letter, UK reference letter. If you're in Canada, you'll get Canadian reference letter. But because we are specifically talking to UK persons, you'll be getting 2 years work reference letter from Amdari, because Amdari is registered in Canada. Okay, so when the companies are applying for request for it, you will always get it. Now, when you've gotten this job, we are not leaving you. Okay, you also be getting on the job support. Okay, so you get into a roadblock working on a tool or working on a project during your job. You can always meet your mentors, always call them, always reach them. Okay, even in South Africa, yes. No, we are not registered in South Africa, but you'll be getting UK job reference letter. I mean, it's an international job reference letter, and it's going to be very, very much valuable. Okay, meaning that you've worked on companies in UK. Okay, so that's the value of this job reference letter. The reason why we registered in UK, okay, because a lot of persons that have applied for jobs from us recently, the companies in UK will always ask you to have reference letter from. Yes, you're registered in US. Yes, US, Canada, and UK. Most especially, okay, you'll be getting job reference letter from us because we are registered in that location. Now, aside that, so Amdari work experience is actually what you need to land your first role. So if you've gotten this skill, okay, exactly, that's the strategy. You've gotten the skill, your career path is in demand, okay. You've gone to boot camps and all that. You need work experience, because let us tell ourselves the truth. You need work experience to get employed. Okay, so you can join our cohorts for the 8th of March and 12th April. As you can see in the chat when we started, some persons have already joined us, okay, and are requesting for their onboarding kits. Okay, so our March cohort is starting in the next few days. You can either join our March cohort or join our April cohort. So the internship is for 3 months and 6 months, depending on what you want, okay, and what you want to go for and your goal in mind. Okay, now we have a discount as for the virtue of this session. We have a discount for just 20 persons for each career experience. Okay, and trust me, most of this career experience is not remaining 20 persons. It's maybe some are remaining 10, some are remaining 5 or 7 or 6 to be filled up. For people that are looking for project management, I'm so sorry, but currently project management has been filled up. Like I said, we don't take a lot of interns or consultants. We like to give you the best experience. We want to manage people as much as we can to give you the best experience and for you to work on the projects, for us to see what you're doing, okay, to follow up better with you. So currently our internship for project management and financial analysis and HR analysis is filled up, okay, but we are going to open it for either next month or next 2 months. So you want to keep in touch with us for when we open it again, okay. So for those that are into data analysis, data science, data engineering, business analysis, or cybersecurity, SOC analyst, ethical hacking, and governance, okay, it's your best interest to secure your spot now. And if you're going for the 3 months work experience internship, okay, it is $300. And you can pay in 3 installments. So that means you can secure your spot with $100, okay? And if you're going for the 6 months work experience internship, it is $500 because it's discounted, like I said. Trust me, there was someone that joined our session early this month, and she had joined our session in January. I think maybe due to financial reasons, she couldn't secure her spot. And she noticed that our price went up, okay? Our price is going to go up again. And that is just the truth, okay? But we are giving you a discount. It could go back to $700. Why you're going to get it now if you secure your spot is $100. Please fill the attendance form if you've not done it, so we can send you the recording of this session. Okay, so if you're in UK, if you're in UK as well, please, in case I didn't mention, the 6-month work experience internship, you can also pay in installment, 5 installment plan. That means you can pay with $100, 5 installment plan for 5 months, okay, for the 6 months work experience internship, then $100 for the 3 months work experience internship in 3 months. Okay, so you can secure your spot with that. Okay, now if you're also in UK, it's the same amount, both in dollar. We just converted it in pounds. It's £400 for 6 months work experience. The same way, 5 installment plan. 3 months work experience is £240. 3 installment plan. So you would want to secure your spots now because the space is filling up fast. So now when you have, this is how you are going to fill your form when you want to secure your spot. So my colleagues are going to be dropping the link to the payment platform. Okay, this is the link. When you click on this link, it's going to bring you to this part. So I assume you want to go for data science. Okay, I assume you want to go for data science. You click on data science, secure your spot. Okay, secure your internship, and it's going to take you to this page where you will see at the top right hand side, you see where to change your currency. Whatever country you are in South Africa, you are in UK, you are in Nigeria, you are in US, you are in Canada. This is what you do, okay? You see, if you're in South Africa, you can see it, right? You can pay with your currency. So all you have to do is come here and type the currency you want to pay for. So I'll assume you're in UK, okay? Because today's topic is specifically talking to UK persons, though every other person needs to benefit from it as well. So if you're in UK, just select your British pound sterling. And as you can see, like I said, you can pay in installment. It is £80. £80 to secure your spot, okay? So when you're done with that, you click on £80, which is 5 installment plan, £80 every month for 5 months. You secure your spot. It's going to show you the payment structure, because if you secure your spot today, every 6th of every month, that is where you renew your payment. Okay, you click on proceed. Okay, here you fill in these details. Okay, when you're done with these details, it's going to take you to where you input your card details and make your payment. Now, this is a very, very important part. When you are done securing your spots, okay, it is going to bring you back to this page we came out from, this page right here. This is very important for people that want to secure their spot now, but they want to start in May or they want to start in April. Okay, you come here and you click on payment registration form. Please do not forget payment registration form. If you've not filled the attendance form, please fill the attendance form so you can get the recording of this video, okay, of this session. Now, it will bring you to this place where you click on payment registration form. You fill in your details, your first name, last name, registration, email, your country of residence, okay, your status, if you're a career switcher or a recent graduate, and then your phone number, and you go to next. This is very important. If you don't want to start with March cohort, you want to start in April or you want to start in May, okay? Now, which internship program are you interested in? You want to go for data science, you click on data. This is where you indicate the internship program you want to go for. Believe me, this is very important, right? Now, after you made your payments, you will get an email from Mainstack, okay? Take a screenshot of that email and upload it right here, all right? Upload the email, the screenshot, sorry, and then write the name of the account should be here, okay? Then you click on next. Now, here, you will be telling us where you want to join us. You want to join us for March cohort, you want to join for May cohort. This is especially very important because you can secure your spot now if you don't want to start in March. You can secure your spot. I know why I'm saying this, because we have a lot of persons coming back to us and saying they are so sorry, or if they can get the previous discounts, because our price was $400 before, but now it's $500, okay? So you can secure your spot and start in May or start in April, okay? Because I can't guarantee that next month we'll still get the same price, okay? Tell us where you found out about Dari, and then what influenced your decision. All right. So before that is all for the internship, and I'm going to allow us to ask me questions. While after the questions, I'm still going to show us the portfolio builder in the Amdari platform. So if you have any question for me, from everything I've said, you can raise your hand. I'll call you up to unmute your mic and ask your question. You can pay in pounds, you can pay in dollars. When you click on the link at the top right, you would see where to change the currency or the country of your residence, so you can make payments with your currency. Do you have questions for me? If you have questions for me, please ask. Okay, hi, Ify. Go ahead. Unmute your mic and ask your question, Ify. Hi, Ify. You can unmute your mic and ask your question. If you're speaking, we cannot hear you. You need to unmute your mic. Hi, Ify. All right, Ify, we cannot hear you. Uh-oh. I think I will have to unmute. Okay, Vincent, if you can unmute your mic, please unmute your mic and speak to us. Hi, Vincent, can you unmute your mic? What's going on? Is it that we cannot unmute our mic? Hold on, let me check my setting, all right? I'll check my setting to see why we cannot speak. Hold on. I'll change my settings so everyone. Now, please check if you can unmute your mic, please.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Okay, we'll start from Ify. Hi, Ify. You can speak to me now.
Hi, Yozichi.
Hi, Ify.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. If you notice, I've been sending a chat since on the box. I just honestly no, it's regarding the IT project management course. You know, I'm currently out of job now. So, you know, I wanted to see, I don't know when you guys are going to start with the IT project management training, because I'm really, really desperate for it, you know. So
okay, we have your details. We are going to keep in touch with you. Okay, so we are going to write. I'm going to write it down. So once we start, I'm going to inform you. I'm going to call you and let you know. IT project management. So as soon as we open the IT project management again, we'll let you know. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Hi. Who else? I thought someone raised. Olanipeku, please ask your question. Okay, sorry, Vincent. Olanipeku, before you start, please, Vincent. I was looking for Vincent. Vincent came up first. Hi, Vincent. Ask your question.
All right. Good evening, all. Good evening, Zishi.
Thank you.
Thank you so far, but I would apologize because I joined the class late, rather. So I don't really know what the internship is all about. The nature of the internship. Is it a physical internship or an online session? So that's the clarity I would want to get, please. Thank you.
All right. The internship is a remote apprenticeship experience. So it is remote. Okay. So we have people across different countries in UK, in Nigeria, Cameroon, South Africa, US, Canada, Ireland. It doesn't matter where you are. Okay. Currently, I'm working remotely. Like I said, our company is registered in UK. Okay. I'm working for this company registered in UK, but I'm currently in Nigeria. And some of my colleagues you're seeing here, we are not also in the same country as well. So it is a remote apprenticeship experience. Everything you need, you have a Google Classroom where you submit your projects. You have Slack where you communicate with your team members. You know, you can network among other persons. There are people in UK, people in different countries, okay? You network among them because networking is also important, okay? And then you submit your projects in your Google Classroom. You have your Google Meet where you have stand-up meetings. Some team members, they have their stand-up meetings twice a week, some 3 times a week, depending on, you know, how you what you propose in your own team. Okay, some team members, they could say, okay, they want to have their stand-up meeting on Mondays by 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 6 a.m. a time that will accommodate every person's in various locations. You understand? So you have your stand-up meetings on Mondays and maybe on Fridays, where you talk about the projects are going to be working for the week, and then on Fridays you talk about what you've done and you submit your projects. Okay, we always tell our interns to please dedicate their time, if it's at least 2 hours every day or 1 hour every day, okay, to work on these projects. Right now, I'm working remotely. I don't have to be in an office to work, okay? But I know what I'm supposed to do, okay? So any projects I have to do for the day, any tasks I have to do for the day, that is my KPI, all right? If I have time during the day, I do it. If I have time in the night, that is actually when I have time, I do it in the night. The point is, I still deliver on my day-to-day work. Did you get that?
All right, thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. So do you want to, which internship do you want to go for, Vincent?
At the moment, I have to do some background studies, then I'll come up with what I want. Thank you.
Okay, very, very important, very important. Please, if you will need clarity after this session, my colleagues dropped a form on the chat, a clarity session form where you can have one-on-one clarity with us.
I've done the filling of form, so definitely
okay.
We'll have an interaction through email.
All right, thank you. Hi, Alani Peko. Can I mute your mic? Hi.
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Hi, Dami. Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry to disturb you. I've done my payments. That was last month, yeah. But I don't know. And I filled the form also. So I don't know how will I get to the access to the site how will I get access to the class, to the internship programs?
Okay, please check your email. My colleagues are going to respond to you on the chat. Hi, Omaomi, are you with us? Check your email. When you make payments, they must have sent you an email.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. So you should have received an email already, your onboarding email. If no, please check your junk folder. If it's still not there, I would love to inquire. Did you fill the enrollment form?
Yes, I did. I did immediately. I'm even trying to refill again, and he said you have already responded. You have already responded. That was he's telling me from the Google form. Yeah.
Okay, then my colleague will reach out to you. We'll send you the email.
I'm on the email also, trying to check if it is there or not.
Okay. You can let me know on this call if you got the email. If you didn't get the email, like I said, you will receive it from us.
If I have to check, what is the name of the stuff? Amdari also, right?
Participants relations at amdari.io.
Okay, ouch.
All right. Thank you, Dami. All right. Who else has questions for me? If you have questions for me, please ask while I show us the Amdari portfolio. Please fill in the attendance form so you can get the recording of this session, okay? If you have questions for me, please raise your hand. Okay, Olani Pekun. All right. Go ahead. Okay, Damilola. All right. So this is the project. This is the portfolio. This is the Amdari portfolio platform. So while you work on your projects, you fill in your tools, all the projects you've worked for, you fill them in here. This is how it appears. So I'm going to show you how the portfolio website is. Trust me, a lot of persons pay money to build their websites and still pay money to maintain their portfolio websites, But with Amdari, this is one of the packages that your internship comes with. You access it for life, okay? This is how it comes. Don't mind my picture. And your name, a brief description of yourself, how many years of experience. So you can always import your previous experience in your previous workplace, okay, to this location. this portfolio, okay? And you can share your portfolio across multiple, social handles. Like here, sorry, who is that? We're getting a feedback from someone. Hold on. Let me mute him. All right. Okay, as you can see, you can share your portfolio on X, you can share it on Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and you can even copy the link and paste it on your LinkedIn or paste it wherever you want. Okay, this is one of the specs of Amdari internship experience. All right, now this is how it appears. Okay, now you can have your specialization. This is where you can put all your specialization for the tech recruiters to see. Okay, and the tools that you've worked on. I feel I'm coming, and the tools that you've worked on. If you have competence in Excel, you have competence in Power BI, Trello as a project manager, and look at how it works. Right, it's very simple, very easy. You just come here, you click on. I'll assume that you have competence. You've built competence in Python. You click on Python. All right. And when you click on Python, as you can see here, it shows the level of competence you have in using Python. You can tell them, oh, I have 44% level skill, I have 50% skill, I have 80% skill, meaning you're very, very good with Python. So with this, tech recruiters could see that, okay, this person actually knows what they are doing, all right? Now, there is also a space for projects. I haven't put it, trust me, I don't know why I'm lazy to do that. So this place here, this is where you put in projects that you've worked on. So imagine I worked on an AI platform. You put AI platform. You can always put simple, you update it, okay? You can always put diagrams and files and everything for them to see. You see? This is exactly how it works. So you see that it's showing me that I don't have any projects. What it means that right here, this is where you're fixing all the projects you've worked for, all the visualization, all the Wireshark and whatever projects you've worked on. This is where you fix it in for them to see, okay? Now, aside that, like I said, we have a job board. In Amdari, once our consultants start work or start their internship, first 2 months, we tell them to call in for their CV review and LinkedIn optimization, because we expect that first 2 months you've worked on at least 3 projects. We expect you should start applying for jobs. We have a job board. You see, it is updated every second, every day. This job board is a paid job board. We got this remote work from different job boards, from LinkedIn, from GitHub, from FlexJob, Glassdoors. All you do is while you're doing your internship, come on here and type data analyst. Okay, data analyst. As you can see, data analyst jobs. You click on it, all are remote jobs. So we always encourage them, start applying for jobs, at least 5 a day, 3 a day. In 1 month, if you do 5 a day, in 1 month, trust me, there's no way you will not get job interviews. We have consultants that already asked for reference letter. So our prayer right now is for them to get this job, because our end goal, our success story is when you land a job, even before you finish your internship. Trust me, it is the most important thing to us, because what does it do for us? That's the success story we want. Our success story is not when you register. It's when after your registration, you've grown competence in these tools and you apply for job and you get these jobs. Trust me, if you go to our YouTube, okay, and watch our project showcase, you need to watch our project showcase on YouTube. You will see our consultants speaking on the projects that they've worked on. Married people that are switching careers, speaking on projects they've worked on. When I saw them speaking, I was marveled. Trust me, this is just speaking on a system like this, the way I'm speaking with you, going through their slide, walking us through their slides. In fact, I even learned a lot of, when it comes to financial analysis. One of our consultants, a woman that has kids, that is into data engineering, okay? And she was taking us through, data science, and she was taking us through financial analysis, how to do investments, and she was analyzing 3 investment platforms, and just to recommend to the companies which investment platform is better and which one have low risk and which one has high risk. Trust me, the way she broke everything down, I was surprised. The value we are getting from this internship, when you are done, when you have gotten to your first month, second month, you understand that the amount you are paying, is not up to the value you are getting. it's not up to the value you're getting. Trust me. And I can't guarantee that in the next few months, you will still get this amount. So you may want to secure your internship today and join the March cohort or April cohort. Secure your internship today. So if our price is increasing, it will not affect you. Hi, Ify. Unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hi, I'm sorry. Just let me not take much of your time.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm currently a project manager. You know, I have my PMP, but I have not worked in IT. You know, I've been in construction for a while. I was working in the field and then I got my PMP certification. And right now I'm out of job and I want to get a remote job offer. And the easiest way I can get a remote job is maybe through IT. So I'm trying to transition to IT, like IT project man, like I told you, but you said it's not available. So my question now is, can I take maybe one of these courses? Is there any of them that are, you know, somehow related to project management, you know, while I wait for the project management courses to be available, you know, just to sharpen my skills? And also another question I have is, how much is it after today's training? Because I need to go back and think, you know, how much is it going to be? How much is it going to return back?
I can't tell, okay? Because I can't tell. Trust me. Right now, it could go back to this original price of £600, okay? Or more. Yes, because we are in a discount for people that joined our session, right? So you can take advantage if people can take advantage of it. Sorry that your project management is not open, okay? But it could go back to this original price of £600.
But
so
do I need to get a certification? I'm sorry for cutting you short. Do I need to get a certification? Do I need this? Because I don't need to take. I don't want to take any exam right now. I just want to get a job, get trained, and get a job.
Okay. What I would advise you to do, right, is there are a lot of resources online. We even have a sister company where you can also learn IT project management. The difference is, as you're working with construction, you're not using the tools for project management like Trello, okay, like Jira. You don't know how to use those tools.
I use Trello personally, but I don't use Jira. All those like Azure, DevOps, and all of them. I want to learn that. I need to have those hands-on, experience, so that when I'm talking, I talk confidently that I know it.
Exactly. I'll allow my colleague that is a project manager to answer you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Ozzy. So yes, just to add to the question we were asking, right? Regarding the closest to project management, what we have here is business analysis, right? And with business analysis, you're pretty much doing everything project management and more. Now, we understand that when it comes to project initiation, you see a project manager there. A BA is also there. The major difference between BA and PMs is the aspect of, let's say, the details. Now, a BA is going to majorly focus on the business analysis, the processes and everything. Now, for the PM, beyond every other thing, you're focusing on the actual implementation of the project at hand. So the PM and the BA get to work together when they are doing the project initiation, when they are doing project planning, right? And even by the time that the project is going to go live. But at the point where the PM is just working as the PM alone, is when you're doing the budgeting, timeline, breaking down the milestone and everything like that. That was why I said actual implementation. But then the BA is at the other end of things, focusing on the business analysis itself, while the project manager is focusing on the project analysis. So it's pretty much similar function, right? But just a little bit of difference. So if you've gained a skill in business analysis, for example, already, I can say it's good for you to take up the business analysis internship for 3 months. Before you're done, project management will be open again, because the reason why we closed it is we exceeded the number of limits that were taken for PM. So that's why. So we'll be opening it up, say, in 2-3 months' time. So if you have BA skills, you've taken the course, you can definitely jump on that internship. So I don't know if you have taken the course already.
No, I haven't. Okay. This is my first time here. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yes, okay, sorry, I even forgot. What she just mentioned is very important. Do you know that there was a period I mentioned that as a project manager, a lot of companies are looking out for project managers that also have business analysis skill. Because you know what these companies do? They don't like to spend so much money. Okay. So looking at these two, you see these tools you see on the screen right here. These are tools that business analysts uses. And it's very, very similar to what project
I've seen
managers
a couple of
use.
them. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're correct.
So most companies in IT, when I want to hire project managers, if you have a business analysis experience or skill, it's like you sold yourself. So if they have 5 candidates and one person has project management and business analysis combined, you stand a higher chance of getting that job than those other persons, because trust me, companies are looking for a way to save costs for themselves. Okay, they're looking for a way to save costs for themselves, because as a project manager, when you can also do business analysis, right? The BRD, say business requirement document and all that. Trust me, it's very, very, very similar. It's more like, I would liken it to an architect that's, a project manager, a business analyst is the architect that work on the prototype of what the house owner wants to have. Like, when they work on this architect, those form architect in a book or in an art form, okay? And then a project manager, like you said, he works in construction, and the people that oversee the projects to come to life. So imagine you're an architect, and then you can also oversee projects. If you are someone that wants to, own a business or a house, would you rather hire these 2 people separately or just have them as a one person? Because you're going to make more profit having them as one person than hiring 2 persons at the same time. Do you understand what I mean, Ify?
Yes, I do. Yes, you're making a lot of sense. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's very, I forgot that you can actually go into business analysis and then start acquire knowledge. We have a sister company, Tenalysis. They're going to drop the link on the chat. Okay, you can inquire with them and start with them, and maybe you can do 3 months with them. And before you're done with your business analysis course, project management can come on. Okay, and you can do project management 3 months and business analysis 3 months, and that is kind of packing yourself with a lot of skill to be irresistible when you start applying for jobs in IT. Trust me, you'll be very, very irresistible.
Thank you so much.
Exactly. Thank you. Hi, Abbas Lamidi, do you have questions for me? Abbas Lamidi. Please, if you've not filled the attendance form, please fill the attendance form so we can get the recordings of this session. Also, if you need more clarity, we have a one-on-one clarity session for those that need more personal clarity with us. So you can also fill the form on the chat, okay, to have a clarity session with us. Hi, Damilola Agbola, do you have questions for me? Hi, Damilola. Please drop the attendance form. He's already dropping it on the chat. Please check. Hi, David. David, are you with us? Do you have questions for me? Or when are you joining Amdare? And what career experience you want to go for? All right. Hi, Ed Will. Are you with us? I'm going to call us one by one so that we'll know that we understand everything we are doing. You gain good knowledge from this session. So if you gain knowledge from this session, you've heard things you've never heard before, kindly give me a thumbs up. Like I said, if you are in UK, you have a big advantage. UK is the 2nd largest tech hub for startups. You have no excuse to not get a job in UK. Okay. Oh, Damilola. All right. Welcome on board. Damilola has just paid. So if you're in UK, you have no excuse at all. UK is going up there when it comes to tech startups, and that translates to having a lot of jobs. Okay. Charlotte, are you the first to pay? Sorry, I don't know what you're saying, Charlotte. Charlotte, do you have questions for me? If you do still have questions. Hi, Ify.
Oh, no, I don't. No, sorry. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
You have to stay up. Oh, Charlotte is saying UK is the first. Really? Where did you see that data? First for tech startup. As you can see. Hi, Edwill. You can unmute your mic and speak. So you have a big advantage. Edwill, you can unmute your mic and speak. Hi, Edwil, if you're speaking, we cannot hear you. So you need to go back on board and draw out your plan, like you've heard from us today. If you're not in the career that is hot, the hot cake, you should start looking into it. If you've not gained experience, you should start gaining experience. Hi, Edu.
Hi. Glad to be with you this evening.
Thank you.
Sorry coming late.
Yeah, for me?
Yeah, sorry coming late. I just want to find some few things out. Yeah, I've been doing done some few course or a course on business analysis for about 3 months now, but I still need some much of experience. So I just want to find out what nature would the internship look like. I don't know. So if you may help me, and if possible, I can have somebody to speak with one-on-one, because this is a how will I call it?
All right. If you want to speak with someone on one-on-one, we already have a link that is in the chat. My colleagues are going to be dropping it, a one-on-one clarity session. You can fill it up. But then the nature of the internship is a remote apprenticeship internship, okay? We have... Hold on, let me mute you. Sorry, I have to mute you so that I won't be getting feedbacks. All right. So we have interns or consultants across different locations, Canada, Ireland, US, name it. So it's remote. Okay, so you have meetings, some group members or some team members. Like I said, you have a team leader, you will be in a team, okay? Because there are some projects that you have to work amongst other team members, and there are some projects you work by yourself. So it's a remote internship. You have Google Classroom where you submit your projects, and and a Slack where you speak to your team members, and you have Google Meet when you have meetings. So these team members or each team have meetings 2 or 3 times a week, where they have stand-up meetings on Mondays and on Fridays. They talk about what they're doing for the week and what they've done. So what we just say is all consultants have at least 1 hour, dedicate at least 1 hour or 2 hours, okay, to work on the projects that have been set before them. Right now, I'm working remotely, okay? Omaumi is in Canada. She's also working remotely. We are not in the same location. I'm in Nigeria, okay? But we work together. We are in the same team, okay? So, but we do meetings every day. We have stand-up meetings. Everybody have their projects. If she needs anything, to send me a message on WhatsApp. Okay, this is what we need to do. And then we'll submit it. If we have a task or have a link, we want to sell Excel sheet or a form, we send it amongst each other. You are done with your task. It is visible. Everything is automated, honestly. That is how it is, okay? So the internship is purely remote. All the projects are going to be working for is remote. You work on your project, you submit your projects remotely. And then when you need your reference letter, it can be sent to you either your email or the email of the recruiter or the company that is requesting for it, okay? Hi, Edwin. You can ask.
Okay. I think, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, all right, thank you. So far I've heard what you said, but as I equally want to be spoken with somebody. I would like to speak with somebody so that I can be able to, air out my worries and where exactly I need help.
Okay, you can fill the clarity session form on the chat.
Yeah, I've done it already.
Okay,
I've done it already.
No,
yeah, I've done it already.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
hi, Oluwashem. Hi, Oluwashem. You can unmute your mic and speak. Hi, Shem. You can unmute your mic and speak. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi. Okay, thank you. Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. Thanks for having me. And please, my question goes like this. I just finished my data analysis course. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I just finished my data analysis course, and I want to do the internship on data analysis. But what I want to ask is, I'm in Nigeria, so but you be when I be talking, you'll be talking about UK, we are in UK. So I just want to ask that what opportunities are there for we in Nigeria, or how like I think please let me answer the question.
Okay, like I said
I'm more
earlier, I don't know. I don't know if you started earlier, right? What we did
no
earlier
no
was to
I
tell
didn't
you,
start like that.
okay, is to show
Okay.
you that so what we did is that we let you know that data carriers are in demand. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are. Okay, is the next in thing when it comes to careers. So if you're looking for career to go for, data career is the career that you can go in and gain, the job that you're looking for. Okay. Now, for you that is Nigeria, like I can show you on the screen right here. This is what Economic Forum and what they have to say about data career. So you're already in the data field, you've already gotten the courses, and you've gotten your certifications and all that. But when it comes to getting a job in the tech field, if you don't have real work experience, okay, all the experience you have or all the projects you've worked on are the projects you got from capstone projects or the capstone projects you did during your EdTech, right, your boot camp, or you got it from Kaggle, or you got it from YouTube, or you got it from, Google. They don't speak to the real industry problems. Okay, so you need internship. And trust me, if you have tried applying for internship recently, you see that a lot of companies are not accepting interns. Even when they want to accept interns, right? That they want to pay you 100,000 naira, or yeah, they will still expect that you have experience, you know how to use Excel, you know how to use Power BI, you know how to use SQL. They're always expecting that from you because no company or no tech startup wants to hire you and just pay you first salary, second salary, fee of charge, and you're not delivering, you're not giving them what they want. Okay. Even internship, they're expecting you to know how to use these tools. And most companies don't hire interns as much. So that is the reason why I'm Dari brought up this internship, virtual internship experience. Okay. So it doesn't matter where you are. We have people in Nigeria that joined us. One of the women that joined us from Nigeria, she was the one I said that presented for her data science project last week for our project showcase. Okay. Whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, we have people in Cameroon. So the only difference is just you make your payments. You can make a payment in Naira as well. Okay. So it doesn't matter where you are. And you're also going to be getting the international reference letter. When you get a job and they're asking for a reference letter, you'll be getting reference letter from Amdari that is registered in UK. Okay. So the companies that are hiring you knows that you've worked with Amdari. Do you understand what I mean? Do you understand?
Another
So
thing I
make
want to
your
ask you, if I want to
right.
if I want to join the match course, so how will I go about it? And
Just make your payment.
is
Is
there
that what?
deadline for it, and
Yes,
deadline for the
The
payment?
March cohort deadline is actually tomorrow by 12 a.m. because they are onboarding them on the 8th of this month. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Once is tomorrow, which is 7th. Okay, 7th, 12 a.m. That's go to clock 8th of March. They will stop enrolling for the March cohort. So if you want to join the March cohort from now till 12 midnight tomorrow is the time you have to make payments. Okay. And if you want to pay, like I said, the payment platform is down there on the charts. So you can also pay in Naira and you can pay in installments. So if you want to go for, you say you want to go for data analysis and you want to go for 6 months, I will
Yes.
assume you click on the 6 months
Yes.
experience. You can see my screen, right? Now, when it
Yes,
brings you to this place, right? You can see at the top right, this is Naira. It's already in Naira. So you don't even know how you need to change it. This is made for people that, like I said, we have consultants from across the world, people in Dubai, Afghanistan, Indians as well. You don't have to change it again because you're already in Nigeria. So you want to pay in Naira, it's already in Naira. Okay. All you have to do is to select the plan you want to go for. You want to go for the 5 installment plan, which is you're going to be paying 161,700, right, every month for 5 months to complete your payments. And you click on secure your internship, right? This is how you're going to be making your payments every month on the 6th. If you pay now, you'll be paying every 6th July, you make your payments. If you pay tomorrow, it's going to be every 7th July. Every 7th of the month, you make your payments. You just click on proceed, all right? Fill in these details fill in your card detail, and then make payment. So when you're done making your payment, it's going to bring you to that initial page that we came in from, this page right here. So this is where you indicate you want to secure your spot, and you don't want to, you don't want the increment to catch up with you. You want to secure your spot. You click on payment registration form after you have done your making your payment, because they're going to send you an email. Okay, click on payment registration form. You fill up this form, your first name, last name, country of residence, current status, and all that, your phone number, and net. This form is very important. Sorry, I was not sharing it before. So this form is very important. You now indicate which tech internship you want to go for. You click on data analysis, which you actually want to go for. This is where it shows which internship you want to go for. Then you upload the screenshot of the mail sent to you after you made your payment, the name of the account, and next. Okay, and then you go ahead to tell us which cohort you want to join. So you want to join March cohort. This is where you indicate you want to join March cohort. But if you want to secure your spot now and join April cohort, this is also where you indicate which cohort you'll be joining. Okay, just tell us where you found about Amjari and what influenced your decision. And that's all. You just submit it. That's all you need to make payment. It doesn't matter where you are in Nigeria or not. This topic was specifically for persons that are in UK and how to navigate the UK market. It can also apply to you that is in Nigeria. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, okay? If you don't have strong technical skills, you will hardly get any job. If you don't have real world experience, you will hardly get any job, okay? If your CV does not speak to the career you're going for, they will take you for a joke. If your LinkedIn is not optimized, they will take you that you're not serious, okay? And you also need to be put through interview preparation and mock interview to strengthen you, to make you understand how to answer interviews and to be confident when answering interviews, okay? So these are the specs and the perks of this internship. That's what it comes with. You don't get it anywhere. All right, Edwin. Olusegun, do you understand? All right. Hi, Edwin. You want to ask a question? Hi, Edu. All right. I don't think Edu still has questions for us. So since no one has question, we'll be calling it a day or calling it a night. Okay. Hi, Edu. Hafiz, you can unmute your mic and ask. Hafiz.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Hafiz.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much for well-presented presentation. We had a very nice time with you. I really appreciate you for giving us those kind of experience and talk. So nice. I've got a couple of questions, please. Uh, I actually joined the section right from the beginning, but at the time I lost signal because I was driving to work. So I wanted to resume a shift around the. So I was driving. I lost some information while you were presenting. So I'm assuming I want to enroll for cybersecurity as a profession because I'm actually diving into the profession. I've not gotten any experience, but I have undergone so many classes, which I have even made an attempt to do. I don't know whether you know CC exam, ISC
Yes.
2. So I have undergone the exam, but unfortunately I could not meet up because I had to pass 700 and above before I'll be able to make the exam. So now what I'm trying to say now is this: if I want to dive into cybersecurity from Amdari, is it going to be that I will be the one to choose the tools to be using, or you are going to furnish us with the tools to use while we are with you? That's number one. And number two, I got confused when you are saying you're going to give us a 2 years reference letter. So, and we are going to undergo like a 6 month internship training with you. Is it that you are going to, on your side, you are going to do that for us, that we have worked with you, or we had that experience to be able to give us 2 years of reference letter? I don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand what you're saying.
And the whole 6 months, that will be the third part of the question. The whole 6 months, is it going to be purely practical session or mixed with theoretical aspect? Because in this kind of, not everyone actually needs to go through the theoretical aspect again. As you have said, that the certification and the theoretical aspect doesn't even matter compared to the practical aspect of being a cybersecurity professional. So now, what is the section of the 6 months? I don't know. I'm not even sure. I lost signal at the time. Is it 3 months program or 6 months program? And sorry for taking you back. I just really need this in clarification because I'm presently in UK, and you know when you came into the UK, you're going to find any kind of job for sustenance. At least you have to pay bill, you have to pay so things for you to maintain your family and your life when you first come in. Now, I actually studied UK, and I can see very well that if you are not in IT or ed sector, you are not anywhere, especially when you are a layman person. So it's not something that I know what I'm saying. So I have chosen the course and the path of becoming a cybersecurity professional. That's why I'm actually interested in you making it clear for me in person in particular. Although I have actually booked a one-on-one interview or I don't know a one-on-one session with you tomorrow around 7 p.m. But notwithstanding, I still need some clarification from you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so your question of if it is practical or theory, so we don't teach, okay? This is an internship. So when it comes to internship, you just see it as a work experience, okay? The reason why internship is different from work, getting a job is that it has limited timeline, right? That is why internship could be 3 months, internship could be 6 months, okay? But everything you are getting, there is no theory in all we are getting. It is a real life project. Like I mentioned earlier, like you said, you missed it. We have business partners across different industries. Now I'm going to share one of the projects that SOC analysts are working, people that are into SOC analysis, okay? This is one of the projects. Now, this is AfriCrypt Limited, one of our business partners. Like I said, we have business partners across different industries. This business partner is in Nairobi, okay? The company provides secure trading, investment, and wallet storage. Now, what's the business problem? This is how they give you this project. You work on real life projects. It's not theory. You will use tools. This is what they want you. These are the challenges that Africa is facing. They are having cyber threats. They're having transaction fraud, regulatory compliance issues, they're having lack of real-time, incident response, and SOC process inefficiencies. That is what they are experiencing in their work, okay, in their company. Now, what is the aim of this project? It's for you to build an SOC framework for real-time threat detection. Building. So there's no theory in any part of our experience, either in data analysis, data engineering, cybersecurity, or business analytics, even project management that we had, okay? Everything is practical. So what is the reason for this project? They want to stop that. They're having increasing cyber threats in the fintech industry, okay? Because it's a fintech company. Now, crypto-related cyber attacks, it has risen to over 300% globally. Okay, now what is the project objectives? They want to develop a 24/7 SOC framework with real-time threat detection and automated response capability. They want to enhance incident response automation. So now, when you have seen all this, just explain to you what the company needs, what's their challenge, and what they are expecting from you. Okay. Next thing is that you are going to be seeing the tech stack that you need, technologies that you need to solve this problem. These are the tech stack. Like I showed us earlier, I'm going to show us again. These are the tech stack, the SEM platform that you'll be working on. You will need to use Splunk, okay, or IBM QRadar, or sorry, or Microsoft Sentinel. For the threat intelligence platform, you will need recorded feature IBM LX Factor, okay, for external threat feeds. These are the tech stack you use. You are practically using these softwares to solve these projects, okay, to work on this project. Endpoint detection and response. You'll be needing CrowdStrike Falcon or Microsoft Defender. It depends on which one you use. But you know that there are two tools that solve different problems. In project management, you can use Jira, you can use Trello. Both of them is the same thing. Okay. In meetings, you can use Google Meeting, you can use Google Meet, you can use Zoom. Both of them solve the same problem. So this is what they do for you. Okay. They show you the tech stack that you can use to work on this project. And that is exactly what you use. You use all these tech stack, one out of each of them. For threat intelligence, you guys can use IBM X Factor. For security orchestration and automation, you can use Splunk SOA. Okay. For blockchain security analysis, you guys can use chain analysis or Cipher Trace to work on blockchain security analyst. And the cloud security platform, you guys can use AWS Security or Google Chronicle or Azure Security Center. Okay, so every project you get is real life project, no theory, no story, and no jargons. Okay, it's real life projects. You get the project, you see the tools you are going to be using. They will show you the methodologies and how you're going to be working on it, and you go on your own and work on this project. When you have challenges working on this project, you can always call your team lead or your mentors. Okay, oh, I'm trying to solve this and so problem. Oh, I'm having a roadblock. That is after you've gone through other means of, solving this problem. Because I personally encourage consultants to find a means to solve the problem before they meet their team lead to help them out. Because what that does for you, while you're trying to look for a solution elsewhere, looking for through ChatGPT or through YouTube, trying to see how to solve that problem, you are also gaining knowledge, okay, and getting better at solving problem before you call on your team lead or your mentor. Do you understand what I mean? So all the projects you are getting is real life projects, all practical. And that's the reason why we said that this internship are not for persons that have not had basic knowledge of what they're going into. We'll always repeat it after and after again. If you don't have basic knowledge of what you're going into, you've not taken any courses in cybersecurity, you cannot come to Amdare. You must have gone through courses either by yourself or gone through bootcamps or tech, ed tech. I've gotten the certifications, I've gotten the internship, I've gotten the knowledge, I've gotten the basic knowledge of what you're going in for, and then you come to Amdare. That is when you now apply the knowledge you got to practical work. I don't know if I answered that question for you.
Oh, honestly, you have done justice to it.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I remembered your second question, please. What other
Yeah,
questions?
yeah. The second question goes with the reference letter, 2 years reference letter with the 6 months
Exactly.
internship agreement.
So the reference letter is not that we are writing the reference that you worked with us for 2 years. What it really means is, now we have consultants that really requested for their reference letter. When you apply for job in UK, okay, companies will ask you to bring reference letter, or they will send an email to Amdare, okay, to send a reference letter to attest that you've worked with us. So that 2 years you're seeing means if you got the job, or when you got, I don't want to use if, when you get the job, okay, maybe I've worked for 1 year. Some people do job hopping. Trust me, if you want to get more money, if you want to get increase in salary, job hopping is what people do. Okay, exactly. So after 1 year you've worked in this company, the next year, which is the second year, you've already left Amdare. You can always call Amdare up to get you a reference letter. Do you understand what I mean? That is this 2 year span. So we are expecting you have worked for a company for 1 year, you've left the company. Sometimes you can leave the company and they are not happy and you don't want to go back to them to get a reference letter. You can come to Amdare. You still have a chance to come to Amdare to request for a reference letter, or use Amdare as as a reference letter giver. Okay, the company that you're applying, the next company you're applying for, send us an email, we send them reference letter. Do you understand? So it's not that you work for us for 2 years, it's that within 2 years you can call up for reference letter. And the reason why we do that again is that there are some persons that are recent graduates or still in school and they want to gain experience. So we give them that leverage so that when they are done with school, they still have at least a year plus, okay, to look for a job and call up for reference letter. We send it for them. Do you understand?
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, thank you very much. And
Exactly.
thanks for the time taken.
All right, thank you. So you can actually secure your spot if you want to go for the March cohort. The payment is going to end. The discount is going to end tomorrow because the March cohort starts on the 8th of March. Okay, and you can also secure your spot if you want to join in April because trust me, I won't guarantee that the internship discounts will still remain after this March. Okay,
But the
you can secure
problem
your
is,
spot.
some of us got this link, not just maybe like yesterday. It's not something we have had or known about some times ago that we have prepared ourselves for the payment. So, and the payment you are talking of is not a joke. So,
Sir, you can secure your spot with £80.
yeah, sure, I understand what I'm saying, but no,
Yes,
you should know what I'm saying when you are talking of £80 in
I
written.
understand. I understand what you're
So
saying.
I actually want to because I actually have interest in enrolling for it. That's the point.
Yeah.
But the extension matters a lot. You have to have a look or a review of something. I don't know. Maybe when you have one-on-one discussion, you're gonna talk
Okay.
more about that.
Okay, no problem. We'll be happy to have you on board. So don't forget to join your one-on-one session when the time comes, okay? Hi, TJ Dolakpo. Can I mute your mic and ask a question? Hi, TJ.
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
So I'm actually new. I'm actually new. I didn't get everything actually. So I'm just trying to understand how it works, what is happening. So that's my question. How to go on board with this? What are the requirements? What's the benefits? What is the assurance of getting a job? What's the assurance of getting everything? That's my question.
Okay. So what tech career are you going into?
Actually, I'm interested in going to project management, but since project management, as I had, is filled up, I think I would like to go for cybersecurity.
Have you gotten any knowledge? Have you gone through boot camps or anything concerning cybersecurity?
Not really.
So if you have you had any knowledge for project management?
Yes. Yeah.
The closest thing to project management is business analysis.
Okay. Yeah. Business analysis is closer. Yeah.
It's the closest thing, yes. And it's very good because you have to have, that means you're getting like 2 careers in one, and which is going to help you when you start applying for jobs. Okay. So you ask the question, what are the guarantees? So because it came in late, I probably wouldn't want to go too deep, but we are going to send you're going to get a link to watch this session. So you get every knowledge that we've already spoken earlier. So if you want to apply for jobs in tech, like I said earlier, if you don't have real-world experience, you will hardly get any job interview. Okay, because tech is more like every other job you see out there, mechanic job, electrician job. The difference is you work with softwares, they work with hardwares. Okay, so you've gone through the courses and you've gotten your certifications or not, or you went to online to get the basic knowledge of what you're going in for. The next thing for you is to gain hands-on experience, okay? Because that is what they look out for. When you get hands-on experience, you're going to build strong technical skills on how to work on these tools, okay? Deliver high-quality job and able to work independently, because I'm sure one of the reasons why you're looking to get into tech is to work remotely. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
Exactly. So if you're going to be working remotely and you don't have strong technical skills, you cannot work independently. Companies will not trust that you can deliver on the job. Okay, because imagine as a cybersecurity person now, I'll give you an example. Companies they're facing attacks on their website and you don't know how to use the tools to solve this problem, and you're working from home. Who will help you?
No one.
Exactly. So that's the reason why they expect that you have experience, okay, with these tools before they give you the job. So that's what Amdari does. Amdari gives experience because we have business partners across different industries in UK, in Canada, in US, and Ireland, okay, tech startups, okay, that give us their unique business problems that you that is coming in will work with your team members and also alone. And these projects, you're able to work with different tech stacks and also going to be working with on projects across multiple industries. I showed them earlier that a lot of companies, I'm going to show you as well, okay, a lot of companies, when you apply for jobs, okay, you always see them indicate or tell you that they're looking for people that have specific experience in some industries, okay? So while you're working with Amdari as a consultant, working on projects across different industries, it increases your chances of getting a job. Okay, so you're not just working on projects in the manufacturing industry. You're working on projects across multiple industries. It means if you come in here, maybe you worked on 8 projects, and one is tech, one is engineering, one is consulting, one is manufacturing, one is construction, one is e-commerce, and all that. Meaning, look at it now. The specialism you have in telecoms, you have almost over 1,000 jobs. In engineering, you have over 1,000 jobs. Manufacturing, you have 8 jobs. If you have only experience and work on projects only in one industry, it means that if the industry is just sales, you only apply for these jobs, 35. And trust me, out of these 35, you could only maybe see 5 or 4 that you're actually qualified for. which is good. You shooting yourself on the leg because when it comes to applying for jobs, it's a game of numbers. But if you have experience across multiple industries, you have a bigger leverage. So you can apply for 10 jobs, 15 jobs a day. Okay. Exactly. So we also help you with revamping of your CV, like you can see here. We work with you to revamp your CV, to speak to the products you've worked for, to speak to the company you're applying for, LinkedIn optimization. You get mock interviews. Trust me, another person don't know how to answer interviews. So we put you through interview prep sessions and mock interviews so that you build confidence and understand how to answer interview questions when you start getting interviews. Okay, you get one-on-one mentorship, you get career coaches as well. And after you're done, you're gonna be getting on-the-job support. Okay, meaning you're in the work right now and you're having issue using some tools and you try to navigate it and you cannot find solution online. You can always call your career coaches, okay, or your mentors while you were in Amdari, and they will help you navigate that problem. Now, like someone asks about international work experience, a reference letter. You're also going to be getting reference letter for 2 years, like I explained earlier. Okay, that is the spec. So to make your payment, you secure a spot for just £80 if you're in UK or $100 if you're in US.
So everything covers £80.
Yes, £80. That's everything is 400. Sorry. Yeah, £400, right? That's for 6 months. If you're going for the 6 months work experience internship, okay, it's £400. But you can pay in installment for 5 months, which is £80 per month. Do you understand?
Okay.
Exactly. So if you're going for the 3 months as well, 3 months installment plan, which is £80 per month for 3 months. If you want to go for the 3 months work experience internships, which is £240 in total.
Okay. I get it. 3 months will even be better if I want to do anything. But no worries, I said I get it, but 3 months will be better if I want to even do everything. 6 months is longer. 3 months, if I can get the same training and experience for 6 months in 3 months, I'll go for 3 months actually.
But the reason why people always want to go for 6 months is in 6 months you'll be working on more projects in more industries. So in 3 months, if you're going to be working on, sure you understand. So you'll be giving yourself a larger gap. Yeah, that's the reason why people go for it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
No worries, thank you.
So will you be joining us for March or April cohorts?
April cohorts will be better.
Okay, so you can secure your spot now and start in April. Did you see how I showed the payments form and how to indicate the cohorts you're gonna be joining?
You could send me. I can just, I don't know if you cannot say, you could send me.
Okay, they already shared the link on the chat. You could see the link mainstack.me/amdari-rave. So you just go there and click on business analysis. You want to go for the 3 months, you just click on secure your internship, right? I'm just going to walk you through how the payment is made. All right. Secure your internship, and then you go ahead. On the top right, you click, select the country of residence or country you want to pay the money for, like British pound sterling. You're in UK, select British pound sterling. Like I told you earlier, £80, that is what it is for the first month. £80 every month, you make up to £240 for the 3 months internship. You secure your internship, okay? And then you go ahead, click on proceed, fill in your details. After you fill in your details, they will show you from where you fill in your card details and make payments. Now, when you make your payment, they're going to send you an email, okay? And this, after you make your payments, it's going to bring you back to that page that we left earlier, this page. Okay, this is where you indicate that you'll be joining the April cohort. It's very, very important to fill this form. Okay, this payments registration form right here. You can see it, right?
Yeah, okay.
You click on the payment registration form. Okay, if you have not filled your attendance form, it's on the chat, so you can fill your attendance form. So we can send you the full recording of this session, so you can get everything right in case you have more questions. So right here, you fill in the details, fill in your details, the residence email, everything, and then click on next. Okay, so this is where it indicates which internship you want to go for. You're going for business analysis, just select business analysis. All right. And then you go down, you upload that screenshot I told you. I told you I'm going to send you an email when you make payments. You upload the screenshot and then the name of the account that you use in making payments, and then you click next. Now, this is where you're going to tell us, okay, I want to join April cohort. So you want to secure your spot now and start in April. This is where you indicate it. You see,
Okay.
this is the reason
Yeah.
why this is
Yeah, I can
important.
see.
Indicate April. Exactly. And then you tell us where you found Amdari and what, influenced your decision to subscribe to Amdari. And the submit stars are very simple. 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, you're done.
All right, no worries. You said where should I fill the attendance, please?
Sorry?
Where should I fill the attendance, please?
Okay, it's on the chat. Attendance form for sending you the recording. My
I
colleagues
can't
are going to be dropping it.
I can't see it, please.
You can't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to drop it on the chat for you. Hold on, let me drop it on the chat. All right. This is the attendance form. Okay.
Okay.
You can see it now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fill the attendance form so you get the recordings and things you missed, you can always get it. All right. Hi, Edwil. Do you still have questions for me? Hi, Ify. Do you have questions again?
Yeah, no, just a quick one. I don't have the link for the payments because I'm using my phone, so I'm just going back and forth. Can you share the link again so I can make a payment?
Okay. I'm going to share the link. Hold on. Give me a minute. Stack.
So, but if I want to make installment payments, I can make $100 now, right? Or do I
Yes,
have to pay
$100.
the
If you're paying in dollars, you pay $100. If you're going to be using paying for, going for the 6 months internship, right? Or 3 months internship, it's $100 every month. 3 months internship, 3 installments. 6 months internship, 5 installments. So $100 is secure your spots. Every month you just pay $100 installment plan like that. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right, I'll
I've
go
dropped the
for the
link on the
payment.
chat. Have you seen it?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Hi, Edwil. Do you still have questions for me? Hi, Edwil. Do you have questions for me? Okay. Do you have questions?
No, I don't have any. I'm just I've just been so elated about the explanation you have been giving. I think, as I said, I would like to have somebody speak with me.
Okay, no problem. You definitely have it. It's just your one-on-one. Attend it. If someone will speak to you. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So since there are no more questions, we're going to call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for joining this session. I feel when you make payments, please don't forget to fill in the payment registration form. Okay. Thank you so much for joining the session. I enjoyed every part of it. Oh, have you made payments, Tijani? Did you make payments? Okay, about to. All right. We'll be glad to have you on board. Thank you guys for joining us today. And we'll call it a night. Bye. You need accounts? The link for payments is there. This is the link for payments. All right. Click on the link and follow the instructions like I showed us earlier and make the payment. All right. If you still have questions, your hands are up.
Yes. Oh, sorry. You said don't forget to fill out the payment registration form. Is there another link that I need to click on? You need to share that with me?
No.
Okay.
When you make payments, when you are done with your payments, like I showed earlier, it is going to bring you back to this initial page. Okay.
Okay.
Payment registration form here.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's just all.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Charlotte. Bye. Good night.
Laisse-moi te prouver, il n'y a pas de comme toi. Laisse-moi te chanter, que tu es tout pour moi, tout pour moi. Faut pas m'arrêter, faut pas jamais, faut pas m'arrêter, faut pas jamais. Oh, Aigle. Le prince d'âge. Archidorgos.
Hello? Babe. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Where are you?
I'm sorry. I'll be in like 5 minutes.
You said 20 minutes.
I'm coming.
Are you kidding me?
I'm coming.
You know we had plans and this is what we're doing?
I'm coming. I just want to pick up something.
What is so important that you gotta pick up that you can't make it to dinner? Why is it that every time it has something to do with me, I'm not a priority? And on all days you do it today? You know, you always find a way to ruin the shit that's important to me. I'm really tired of this, you know? This shit is getting so annoying. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck it, because I'm done.
Hello?